Hello and welcome back to Expedition 33. In between episodes, I got some confirmation on a couple of different things in our inventory that we can now mark off. So, confirmations. We have absolutely no use for the wooden stick. It is merely a quest reward that is a wooden stick. So, we can mark that one off. I also got confirmation that the skin has no additional use. Once you've used it once, it's done. Just drops from everything so you can get a drop from any of them, which makes sense. Personally, I would like it to only drop from one and then not drop from the others, but hey, whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm just going over these so I can get rid of the little thing saying that, hey, you haven't looked at these yet. Cool. From that, I can assume that maybe the wood boards and rock crystal have a use, but I'm fairly certain I know what the wood boards were for. I don't remember the rock crystal. Actually, I do remember the rock crystal. That was for the White Nevron in the Stone Cliffs area. So actually both rock crystal and wood boards we've already used before. There's a chance that they're both useless. So in which case, we're done with things in there. Right. So, next thing that we need to do is we need to start redoing our build. So, as I mentioned last time, we're going to start with Verso. So what we're going to do is we're going to ditch everything on Verso in terms of Luminas. We're just going to reset these. Why, you might ask? Well, because what we're doing on Verso is we're making him good at solo fighting. Because we want Urrie as soon as possible. Because Urrie is, well, it's going to allow us to go to these underwater areas and we can figure out what they are. So Painted Power, I think, is what I want here. Let's add it to favorites. So that's number one, most important. Everything else we want is Last Stand, right? So Last Stand critical, Longer Shell, not Longer Shell, sorry. So not any other Last Stand. Am I in alphabetical? I am. I thought there were other ones that said Last Stand, but I guess, oh, they're called, alright, something else Last Stand. So I want Protecting Last Stand, that's it. Second Chance, maybe. What else have we got here? Warming Up, probably not. Solo Fighter, definitely. Again, I'm looking for anything else that says Last Stand. The other things that we should think about are maybe Inverted Affinity, because that will give you 50% extra damage for a couple of turns, unless we want to try and heal our way through things. There's a lot of energizing in here. And Empowering Last Stand, there we go. I knew there was at least one more. Okay. What's Cheater? Oh, let's play twice in a row. No, that is cheating. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't really need Breaker. Let's sort by favorites. Then go to sort by favorites. There we go. Then go to the top. So, Energizing Parry, probably not. 3 AP on killing an enemy. No. Warming Up is probably still useful. And then we're just looking for anything else that we think could be useful for us here. Let's do by point cost. Well, here's a question. Do we think we're going to get healed? I don't think we're going to get healed. Let's grab Confident. I think if we're avoiding healing, that's fine. Accelerating Heal, no, because we can't be healed. Seeing what else we've got. Critical Moment. If health is below that, we crit. But we always crit because we have Last Stand critical, right? Fueling Break. No, First Offensive. I guess Inverted Affinity seems good then, if we're not going to heal. Because, I mean, it means you can't heal. Oh, Accelerating Last Stand. There you go, it's another Last Stand thing. We have, we have Last Stand critical as well. Cool. That seems good. That seems like a solid single target thing. Delarum is probably not the best weapon to use because Delarum starts at 50% HP. So we're looking at maybe something like this. We're looking for something that's got high power on it. That might be it. It's just got high power. Let's do that. Here, I'm going to clear all three of these, I think. Yep. So, we're after things that give us probably health, because that's what killed it. Or health and defense. Maybe defense, because that's what kind of killed us previously. Regen does nothing. Yeah, immune to charm doesn't matter. Greater shell. I mean, that would make sense. We have shell on, right? So let's take that. Next. Powerful on shell? I don't know if that would apply. On shield and being revived, no. Augmented counter, I guess I'll take. And then... Just seeing what other stuff. Maybe energizing cleanse could be nice. Yeah. Or healing parry. Let's take energizing cleanse. It gives us a lot of health and a lot of defense. Alright. So this is our single target Verso for now. Right. And then I want to speak to you. And let's see how this goes.
What?
I guess
Cousins.
Right. Yes. And then we have to skip through this entire conversation and get to the fight.
Oh.
what?
Yes, yes,
Cool.
yes. It
Let's go.
won't take long.
And let's see if we can beat him. Or if, like, see if it's even possible now that we're more powered up.
True.
We'll trade.
Is that I think.
Right. Let's go.
Ready to strike.
Okay, I get to go first. Shoot 5 times and then paradigm shift. Yeah. Paradigm shift. Let's see how much health he has. Not a lot. Okay, that's good. It's 2. Okay, but also that didn't kill us immediately. So it's and then blast. Okay. Berserk slash.
I've got this.
Oh, we killed him. Alright. Yeah, it turns out it's a lot easier if you're, like, prepared. Who knew?
Fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram. Oh, Urrie. I've missed you. Thank you, Franfran. You can leave the other one, though. Oh, Francois.
He does like it. As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
So he misses Clair. Okay. Back at camp, SK swallows Urrie, his new rock.
Now that I have Urrie, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Well, let's seek praise.
Ah, shucks. Go on. Tell me more.
Mon ami, you're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and SK even stronger. We got discover all of SK's abilities, and we're now at level 6 relationship, and a new SK ability unlocked, which is the ability to do underwater diving. Now, does SK have more to do? SK and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. Alright, let's have a chat again.
Anwar is scared.
I guess he's not.
Yeah.
Cousins.
Yeah, let's spend some more time with SK.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
Yeah.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It makes you sad.
And SK is meant to not make anyone sad or have bad feelings.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Eskie, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
SK has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and SK is now unbreakable and eternal. And there's our max relationship with SK. SK's words trigger Verso's imagination and inspire a new skill. Angel's Eyes. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next. Then head back to the others. Angel's Eyes, you say, huh? So what is up with Angel's Eyes? It's in here. Deals extreme physical damage, 8 hits, gain 1 additional perfection per hit, applies Aureole to Verso, reviving him if he dies. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Which I guess, obviously is leading up to the fact that he can't die currently. Because he's part of the painting. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Now, I do want to bring something up that people were talking about in the comments. And, oh, we need to turn on some music. You know what? We've mourned for Lumiere long enough. There we go. Let's turn on Lumiere. So, something that people brought up was this idea of there being the other world above, and thereby making this world inconsequential by extension. I thought that was interesting because I think that's deliberate by the way that the game works, and the different reaction to it are kind of similar to how the different reactions from the characters are. For instance, you've got kind of a nihilistic Verso. He's kind of a, it shouldn't exist, his purpose and the world shouldn't exist. Like, he is a person, he knows he's a person, he knows he's got feelings and things, but at the same time, it shouldn't exist because he's just a reflection of the rest. You have someone like CL, on the other hand, who's very much okay, well, if nothing matters, then we might as well do what we want, right? Things that we want that are within reach, we might as well do. Because if none of it matters, then might as well. Like, what's the point otherwise? It's kind of an existential type question. But on the other side of things, you also have someone like Maëlle, and her mother and Renoir's different thoughts. To them, they know this is a fantasy world. And you can see her mother wanting to get lost in it, and not being able to let go of the past and of the dead. Like, that's her way of mourning. You have Renoir, who's very much you must live in the real world, right? We must destroy this fantasy world because it is actively harmful to try and live within it. And you have Maëlle, who's now like, oh, actually, I want to live in the world. I know it's a fantasy. I'm fully aware and capable and have full knowledge of what's around me, but I still want to live in the fantasy. And it's interesting seeing how the different characters are interacting and how the different characters are reacting to knowing that this world, within the context of the game, has no purpose, right? Because it is merely a painting that is part of the painter's world. And I think that the fact that there are visceral reactions to it is good. I don't know if I like it from a storytelling perspective, but I need to wait and see how they play it out, and see where they take things. But it is definitely interesting, and I think the point of it and what it's trying to do is examine existential type questions within this type of world. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't entirely know how I feel about it, but I think that's kind of what they're going for. Anyway, now that we've done SK's thing, I guess what I want to do, you know what, before we do anything else, let's just go and see what these underwater sections are, right? Let's just go and see. I think that's the first thing that we have to do. Just go to an underwater section and see what it is. If it's you go there and you get an item for each underwater section, I can tell you what we're going to do is we're going to do this across the world and just explore every water section until we find all of them. But anyway, where are we? Oh right, we're here. Is that where we left off? I don't think so, but anyway. I'm looking for bubbles. Anyone who sees bubbles, let me know. That's too high. There's some bubbles. Wonderful. So, is there an underwater map? We're about to find out.
Time for swim.
No, it's just items. Okay, well, I told you what's going to happen. What we're going to do is we're going to head out over here. We're going to look for bubbles, and we're going to go to each of these bubbles. Okay. And grab it.
Nice.
Are they all just colors of Lumina? That would be so good. You did all of this for colors of Lumina? Okay. Nothing over here. Is this anything? No? Okay. It's fine. The fog's a little interesting. Makes me think that they didn't originally design this for you to fly necessarily, but that's okay. Let's figure this out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here and just go along from here. Let's start here first.
Hang on tight.
We're just going to make sure that we explore the water in a line along here. I know we've already been over this area, but I'm just double checking so we don't miss anything. In here, nothing. Okay, work our way out. Just, again, look for any bubbles on the ground. Okay, map. So we're going to go into the left and explore this bit next.
Here we go.
Again, I just want to kind of, I think I said this previously when exploring, I just want to kind of explore with a purpose, right? Make sure we know what we're doing and we're going to an area for a reason rather than just randomly exploring. So here we're going to explore these areas for bubbles. Then, yeah, we will move on. There's one. Wonderful. Wonder if any of these are going to have anything more. And so far they're pretty consistently 5 colors of Lumina, so I'm not feeling like we're going to see anything more here. That's that section. We've been there. Let's go up to the old battlefield, back, and then up the left path. Right. So we're just going to explore around this a little bit. Okay. Nothing here. Right. Down this way. I suppose it's time to check, actually. Is swimming quicker? No, it feels quicker, but it's not quicker. I think they're equal speed. Yeah. I am fairly certain they're just equal speed. Right. I'm also assuming all the water is on the same level. I didn't check whether there was any flying water, but as in like flying islands that had water on them, but assuming there aren't.
What have we here?
The 5 color of Luminas. Okay. And all the way up here. So nothing here. Let's just take it off again for a second. Right. So map-wise, that's got us there. Let's explore this little bit in. This little U. Don't see any bubbles. They don't appear to overlap bubbles and coral anywhere. So I'm now just going to explore up to this coral line and then we'll head back. Right. Yeah. Doesn't look like there are any bubbles along here. Nothing there. There's some bubbles. We'll drop low and land. Okay, back up. So that's here. There is an area into the side there as well that we haven't been to.
Sky!
Or at least haven't been into to look for bubbles. In this little bay. See any bubbles? Okay, back over here. No bubbles whatsoever. Heading out this way. See any bubbles? I'm just going to head up a little bit just to look in here. So this is the old battlefield. And then no bubbles over here. Wonderful. Right, so that's all of that. Have I checked in here yet? I don't think I've checked in there yet. Let's just check back in this section. It's another one of these Avex. It looks like a different type of Avex. It looks like an Earth Avex, if I had to give it a name. Aha, there are bubbles over here. Wonderful. Land. Grab them.
What have we here?
Okay. Getting a distinct feeling they're all going to be 5 colors of luminous, but whatever. It's fine. Open map. So now we want to go up to this section and then go up from there. Okay. The other nice thing about flying is that you can avoid like having to go around things. You can just go directly over the land, which does save a little bit of time. When all you're doing is trying to find bubble sections. There's another bubble. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm getting an idea for how far apart these are spaced as well, so I don't think there's going to be any more here.
Well, that will help.
That's okay. Right. Cross this way. Another set of bubbles. Wonderful. And land. Wonderful. More bubbles.
Lovely.
I'm kind of expecting one of these to be like incredible, but I don't know. Maybe not. Let's go up and to the right first. Do this section. And we'll work our way back from here. Right, just because we're already in the area. There's some more bubbles. Nice. See any more in this section. So we can just turn around once we get there. So in here, grab it, let's go. And all the way along here. Right. We're checking for bubbles in front of the Paintress's bit. See any more here? Ah, there's some bubbles. Aha. Wonderful. Over here. And let's drop. I'm kind of hoping there's also an achievement for getting all the underwater sections. Not because I care about getting the achievement, but because it will let me know when I'm done. It's definitely useful. Okay. Nothing here. I head south a little bit. Okay, so this is the coral line that we stopped at previously. What's this? Oh, that's a dangerous area. Looks like it's just unlocked though, right? Yeah, that looks like that's just unlocked. So that must be an underwater area that you can only access with Urrie, I'm assuming. Ah, so that's the big thing that you get from this. Alright. Drop. Let's get more color of luminas, and then I think we've been everywhere, right? So I did up to this coral line. Yeah, I did all the way over there, all the way over there. Yeah. If we haven't got everything, we got pretty much everything now. Wonderful. Let's find somewhere to stop. Like here.
Through the sky.
How did I miss this? I guess because I couldn't see it from the ground. Right. Wonderful. Lumiere. And then, let's check how much money we have. We have enough to go back to that merchant as well. Or the Nevron merchants we have enough to go back to. Should probably check the Gestrel merchants at some point as well, but anyway. Let's start by redoing our build. So, immediately, I'm going to get rid of all of these. Because, I mean, we're no longer doing that build. I'm also going to clear all of these. You know what? We might do a full clear here. Yeah, let's clear all of your luminas as well. Just an absolutely complete clear of everything. Yeah, clear your Pictos. Yours are cleared. Clear your Pictos. And then you as well, we're going to clear your Pictos. Right. Oh, you know what? I thought of something else I want to add to my list. I want to add Monoko skill tree. Okay. Monoko skill tree. You know what? We could maybe do this one first. Yeah. I wonder if anyone online has put up like what each one is and what enemy you need to kill for it. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if there's a what enemy you need to kill thing. I'm going to put a cut in here and I'll do that, because I think that would be quite useful. So, I did find one that had locations for some of these. The locations are basically new areas we haven't been to, which is unsurprising. There aren't any old area ones that we can get, except for Grostet, which apparently has one other version of it within the game. So, it's not missed. We just need to, next time we see it, have Monoko in the party. Cool. So, that's Monoko's stuff. I only wanted to have a look just so that we could not, it's like, so we didn't miss it. Oh, there are also apparently a couple that are in an area called Lumiere, which I assume is progress the game, which is fine, right? Like, there's a couple in, like, the final area, essentially. I assume they're going to be very good abilities as well, but we're not going to go there, because I don't want to trigger the end of the game. Anyway. Right, we cleared those out. Let's... You know what? Actually, I do want to go buy those remaining weapons as well, just before we like commit to redoing builds. Alright, back to sleep. Let's go buy the remaining weapons, and then we can work out what we want to do build-wise once we have them. I think we have most of the new weapons that these guys had anyway, but I just want to be sure that I didn't skip one, because I'm like, oh, that sounds useless, but actually it's really good with like new knowledge. So let's head over here, over the top of this bit, then down this way. I think it's this place we want to go to. Also, we don't have to go to camp to redo our builds if we don't want to, so that's fine. I think it's here. Yes, wonderful. Coastal Cave. Right. Run in here and let's buy these new weapons. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Trade. Oh, we already bought all of those. Okay. So I'm just missing the things from you then? I have all of those. Oh, I already bought everything then. Wonderful. Alright, well, you know what? Nevron Shops scored off the list. We have done that, apparently. Okay. My mistake. Well, might as well just use this area to redo our build then. So let's start with weapons and people. Let's see if there's anyone we want to try something new on. So, what do we think we want to do with Verso? Let's think about this here. Well, do we want to try leveling up one of these garbage ones as well, just to see what happens? I kind of want to try leveling up Norum, just up to level 10, just to see what happens. Let's do that first, because we have the stuff to do it. So, yeah, Norum. It appears to just be flat power. It's not bad necessarily. Well, let's compare that to another. Let's compare that to level 9 one. Okay, so that just has more damage per for its level than it should. And then if we have a look at Verliso here, yeah, so that's even better. But is that because it has better scaling? Like, what's the difference here? They both have B level scaling. It's just that this one has a higher level of B level scaling. Okay, so it might just be a garbage weapon. Okay, cool. Right. Let's have a look here then at weapons and figure out what we want to try and use. So we have Abysserum. Increased damage on rank D and base attack damage. I don't really want to do that. Perfection is now based on current health. Gain 1 rank per every 20% missing. It's a little too dangerous to use consistently, at least in the way that we'd want to use it. Light damage can burn on critical hits. Apply 3 burn instead of mark. Now, burn has actually gone up in value significantly. And the reason why burn has gone up in value significantly is because burn can now do over 10,000 damage, which is cool. So, light damage can burn on critical hits. Our crit's not bad. This could be pretty good, actually. At level 20, increase burn damage by 50% per rank, up to 300% at rank S. So in that kind of build, we're looking at something like Phantom Stars, doing like absurd amounts of damage. Okay. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. So Confuso. It's agility and luck it scales off of. Now, our agility isn't that good, unfortunately. Contorso. Switch to rank S on break. Base attack can break. 100% critical chance on rank S. See, this seems really good if you haven't invested in luck. Yeah, I think because we've invested in luck, this is inherently less valuable. Because we already have invested some of our strength into critical rate. Now, we could reset our build and like move everything from luck to agility, but I'm not going to do that. Because I do like to try and like keep our builds mostly as our choices up until this point, if that makes sense. Like, I quite like builds being something we're building upon throughout the game rather than just resetting it all at the end, as in terms of like our skill points. Frularam. Don't lose rank when taking damage from powerless enemies. 1 perfection on hitting a powerless enemy. So obviously if you can apply powerless, that goes up in value. Base attack gives 1 perfection per burn on target, while powerful, 20% chance to burn on a hit. That's interesting. Again, it's agility scaling though. I don't really like that. Delarum. So you start with 50% health and you recover health on base attack. Apply powerful on rank B. It's nice, I guess. There's something you could do there. Yeah, there's definitely something to that one. Especially as you start with powerful. So it puts you in a very good spot at the start of combat to do like a berserk slash and then you off to the races. But anyway, I think we've already tried Demonam. I just don't see it being that good. Rumeso. 1 rank on counterattack, 50% increased counterattack damage, 2 AP on counterattack. We could build them with a counterattack build. I could definitely see that working. Agility luck though. Vitality defense, play again after a base attack, increases your base attack. Yeah. Agility luck. This one I feel like is just wrong to go for. It feels like a nice starter one, but I don't think we want to invest into it. Perfection on a critical hit. Self-heal by 2% when dealing a critical hit. Counterattack is always a critical hit. Rank can't be lower than C. Base attack gives perfection. That one's just pure stats. Sacrum. Can't lose perfection. No damage increase from rank. 50% increased base attack damage. Uh-huh. It's fine. Serum. So 1 perfection gain but can't reach rank S. Bonus damage from perfection applies to all allies at half value. Bonus damage no longer applies to Verso. Perfection gained is increased by 1 while powerful. Support skills cost 1 less AP. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like Cereso. Yeah, maybe we go Cereso. Maybe we go for a supportive Verso build. Let's clear skill slots here as well. So what am I thinking of on supportive Verso? So for supportive Verso, you're looking at something like leadership That's pretty good on supportive, but it's not your main one, obviously. Marking shot, I think, is a support. Like, that might be your bread and butter supportive skill. Powerful. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe no. I don't think I quite like. I don't really like the direction that's going. Actually, just thinking about it. 1 perfection per burn. All powerful, 20% chance to burn on hit. 1 AP on rank up. Sorry, I know we're going back and forward, but we are going to stick with this build basically until the end of the game, so... Let's see. Perfection is now based on current health. I kind of want to apply Mark, so that's why this one's less interesting to me. This is instead of Mark. Switch to rank S on break. 100% critical chance. No. Base attack gives 1 perfection per burn on target. All powerful, 20% chance to burn on hit. Yeah, that's got something to it. Yeah. And there's ways to apply powerful. I think Dramesso might be what I'm going for. Maybe I go all in on counter attack. I think that's what we're going to go for. Okay. So, Luminas, just while we're here, we do favorites. Probably have them. Augmented counter. Sort by alphabetical. We have another augmented counter in here. Yeah, let's add that to our favorites. So definitely both of them become incredibly valuable. Energizing parry is pretty good. Painted power is must have. Warming up is pretty good as well. Okay. So all of those seem like must haves for us here. What else does it do? 2 AP on counter attack. Increase counter attack damage, gain 1 rank on counter attack. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade this weapon at all. Upgrade weapons. So what's it called? Dramesso. Yeah. Let's go to rank 20. Yeah. There we go. We now have a rank 20 weapon. Nice. Okay. So that's all set and ready to go. Skill-wise, I do quite like having Phantom Stars. I think Phantom Stars is very good because it gives you a lot of hits. It costs a lot of AP, but we're going to have a huge amount of AP generation here. I think we get rid of Radiant Slash here because I don't think that we're ever going to... Well, I don't think we ever should use it. What else are we thinking? Quick Strike? No. Powerful? Don't think so. Purification? No. Perfect Break. It gives rank S on break, so you would only use that if you're trying to break at a lower rank than S. Yeah, I don't think so. Marking Shot? I think it's probably worth having something like Marking Shot. Paradigm Shift? Shouldn't be a problem because you shouldn't ever be low AP. I guess Leadership makes sense to give AP to others. I think we need From Fire. Blitz giving an additional turn is interesting. Assault 0 gives you a very quick way to get Perfection up. Berserk Slash is also pretty high damage if you're low on health. But let's see if we've got anything else that fits our new build. Right. Skills. Verso. So what have we got in here? So, Overload. Rank K, refill all AP, but set self-health to 1. Not good because we're going to... that'd be good if we're going Berserk Slash and all in on it. But it's not very good because we're going to have a lot of AP generation. Oh, we have to buy these first anyway. Damage increased for each free aim shot this turn up to 10 times. Costs 2 AP at max rank. That could be alright. Yeah. Deals low single target damage 1 hit. Okay, increased damage at each cast. Huh. Okay. Burden. Remove all status effects from allies and apply them to Verso. We already have Phantom Stars. Defiant Strike. High single target physical damage that applies mark 2 hits. Costs 30% of current health. Strike Storm. Like, this Strike Storm is a better version of whichever one we have at the start. Of Assault Zero. Yeah. Okay. Steeled Strike. After 1 turn, deals extreme damage to target. Physical damage, 13 hits, interrupted if any damage taken. Risky, but cool. Extreme physical damage, 6 hits, increased damage if target is stunned. Can reapply stun. Ooh. 5 hits at completion give you a full rank. And AP if it's rank S. Got 22 points remaining. Kind of like Defiant Strike and Strike Storm as like better versions of what we already have. I like Endbringer, I like Steeled Strike. I think I'm going to go for Steeled Strike. So let's grab that. Let's grab that. I'm not going to have enough for it yet, but we're getting there. Okay. So now we're going to go and apply these skills. So you... So I think that would make Strike Storm kind of your main one that I want to use. Defiant Strike applies mark. So actually, instead of marking shot, we're looking at like a Defiant Strike. And then, you know what? Let's do it like this. So we're going to go Strike Storm. Paradigm Shift, I think we still need in here potentially. Just in case. Maybe chuck a Leadership in there. Do I like Perfect Recovery? I mean, if I'm not going to use Berserk, Slash, I should take Perfect Recovery. There we go. So, if I have no AP to do anything else, Paradigm Shift. Defiant Strike is our mark applier. Strike Storm is our ability to generate a lot of perfection. Leadership gives AP to others if we don't particularly want to use our AP on a turn for whatever reason, or we want someone else to be able to do something. Perfect Recovery. Heal and remove status effects, which could include, say, like Cursed. And then Phantom Stars is kind of our bread and butter when we're at rank 6. Okay. That seems reasonable. Other things we need in here. Favorites? I do want Breaker, I think. Yeah, I definitely want Breaker. And then we're looking at point cost. We got anything that makes sense here point cost wise? Oh, we want Double Mark. Where's Double Mark? Sort by alphabetical. Double Mark is 20. Okay, can I use that as a Pictos then? Because it's quite a good Pictos, right? It's high, well, yeah, it's high-ish level. Double Mark, I think, is required. Okay, sort by point cost again. We'll head down here. Increase critical if your health's lower. Increase break on critical hits. Yeah, there we go. So that's what we're running with Verso right now. And then what we're looking for next is either probably health defense stuff, right? I could give him Painted Power. It would give him a free 5 that we could spend on something else. Anything else? I think Warming Up is pretty good. And then maybe we'll give him Second Chance as well. There we go. So that is Verso ready to go. I think that's not too bad. Okay, we have our Verso. Who's next? Let's have a look at Mael. So Barrier Breaker we have because it was story given. Do we want it? Remove shields by hitting enemies, or steal shields by hitting enemies. Switch to virtual stance on breaking any shield. Not really. Do I want to... Well, let's have a look at her skills first. That's the easier way of doing things. I don't know why I'm heading in like this, but I guess it makes sense. Okay. So we have these 3 skills. I've been told that Stendhal is too good. It's OP, it's what breaks the game. Very high void damage to all enemies. Gives 35% of a gradient charge. That also sounds insane. Burning canvas. Okay, high single target void damage, 5 hits, applies 1 burn per hit, damage increased for each burn on the target. Let's maybe go burn build. Yeah, let's just invest into burn. I think I accidentally held that long enough that it tried to apply it. There we go, yeah, because I think it tried to assign it after that. So I want these. Consumes burn. Damage increased for each hit received since the previous turn. Applies burn. Kind of want to go down to here, so let's go down to there. I'm gonna go all in on burn build. Whatever makes burn build work. Right. IL. Let's do skills first. Let's do this in a weird order. Right. So, actually, I need to do weapons first. I'm stupid. Critical hits apply burn. Base attack applies 2 burn. 100% critical chance while stanceless. I like critical hits apply burn. The first part of that's really good. The rest of it doesn't really matter. That's all about light damage. Don't care. It doesn't say burn. Fire skills cost 1 less AP. Alright. Yeah, it's lightning. Allies recover health. Burn on counterattack. That's her starter weapon. Again, I don't know if it gets anything if we level it up. I assume not. Apply burn to self on turn start. 10% increased damage for each self burn. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Even with the level 20 on it. That's it, huh? I guess I like critical hits apply burn. I do quite like that. Although she doesn't have that much natural crit, that's the problem. Her natural crit is not that good. If I take this one, just fire skills cost 1 less. Means we don't really have to level it very much. The problem is the scaling's kind of bad. Like, the scaling on this is great for her. It's not really leveled up, but it is great. On defensive stand, in defensive stance, gaining AP also gives 1 AP to allies. Maybe I just take this as it's good, right? This is just good. Okay. Do I want Gustav's homage? I kind of do, but it doesn't do anything for burn builds, unfortunately. Right, so what would it be our bread and butter in this build? Bread and butter move is Spark, right? It costs almost nothing. It's the cheapest move we could do. What about after that? What would we do after that? Well, Rain of Fire. And then Pyrolyse. Yeah. So it would be Spark, Rain of Fire if you've got Spark up. Pyrolyse if you're in offensive stance and you have AP to spare. Right, that's kind of your lineup there. What else have we got? Could take per se. It's not that good though. Phantom Strike is interesting. I actually didn't realize we already had it. Did I buy that just then? Brain's slowly breaking. I think Combustion has to be like, I want to do... I'm trying to think why you would ever use Combustion. I don't think I have a reason for it. Burning Canvas. Damage increased for each burn on target. Yeah, so that's going to be what you use once you've got like enough burn on. Yeah, then you would switch to that. Although, why would you ever use it over this? So that would apply 5 burn, and this would apply 5 burn. So it would apply the same amount of burn, except this one's going to do more damage. Burning canvas is just better rain of fire. Yes. Okay, so this should be burning canvas. Okay. So that just gets you between these stances. We're at no point using virtual stance. Are we okay with that? That switches to virtual stance if the target is burning. There's no real reason to do that. Revenge can break and switches you into defensive stance. Do we want that? I guess, yeah, and it's fire, so it's cheaper. I guess that's the benefit of Rain of Fire in our current one. It would be cheaper. Combustion? No. I guess I'll take Rain of Fire because if I have 4 AP, it's usable. And then I could take this, I guess. When would I use it? That's hard. It's hard to give a reason to use it. Mezzo Forte could use as all targets. I guess I would use that if I want to do some AoE damage. Yeah, because the rest of it's single targets. So that gives you AoE damage. Okay, that's what we do here. Let's level the weapon up. Cool. Upgrade weapons. IL. Let's go. Okay. How far do I want to go with this? 20 would be good. It's a 500 power increase. I'm going to go up to 20. Yeah. Okay, so she's ready to go. Pictos-wise or Lumina-wise? Let's think about this first. So she wants anything that says burned, basically, right? So actually, let's go for alphabetical. So, apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. I suppose that would be a use for the Gustav move. Yeah, I guess we could take that. So if I get rid of that, Gustav's Homage, if they're marked, you can apply 8 burn. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Yeah, that gives you a use for it. Okay. And we're looking for anything else that mentions burn. Increase critical chance of burning enemies, of course. Anything else looking good in here? Same with anything else. Oh, painted power requirement. Anything else that says burn? No, that's warming up, but that isn't actually burn. Okay. I mean, that's still pretty good. Right, sort by favorites. Don't need any of that, necessarily. Sort by point cost and see what we got. Oh, 2 AP on applying a status effect actually seems pretty good here. Then down in this tier of things. I guess burning shot's not that bad. Yeah, not that bad. Maybe I take burning shots. Sure. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Pictos? What are we thinking here for Pictos? What does she need? I guess more speed is always good for her. Oh, don't give her cheater. No, we're not using that one. Clear. Speed. Okay, you can have energizing turn. That's alright. guess you could have that one as well, which gives best breaking burn. Oh, she didn't already have that? Oh, okay. Oh, what's double burn? Oh, yeah. There we go. So that's her setup. Yeah, she is good to go. Lots and lots of speed. So she's going to go a lot. She's going to apply a lot of burn. Alright. Those characters set up. Minoko. Ah, okay. What are we doing with you? I kind of want more things for you as well. I actually quite like where we are with Minoko. I think that he's fine. For now, I think that Minoko is fine. I don't want to change up his build too much. I just want to change his Luminous, I think. Favorites? I do like Breaker. I think that, where is it? Critical Break is good. Yeah, in fact, let's add that to favorites. It's just very good. I think Painted Power is needed. Energizing Parry, I quite like as well. Okay, sort by point cost. Oh, Powerful Shell. That's what he needs. Powerful Shell. It's only good for him, really, but Powerful Shell. Or Powerful On Shell. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Healing an ally also applies Shell. That's interesting. So you'd apply Powerful on that. Hey, you know what? Let's take that as well. And then, let's then give you... So, okay. Sort by point cost. There we go. So what's the other stuff? Healing Share. Receives 15% of all heals affecting other characters. Give him Energizing Start. I suppose. That would give him... I actually think Energizing Start's not bad on him. Just to set him up at the start of a fight. And then... 50% break damage of free aim shots. Staggering attacks also interesting. I think he's most likely to use an attack out of anyone. Okay. Then we're looking for 3 things for him. So I love critical rate on him. Perilous Parry, Dead Energy. You can have Dead Energy. Weakness gain? Probably not. Base attack can break. No, no. Shield affinity. Increase damage while having shields, but receiving any damage always removes all shields. It's a little risky on him. I can increase his counterattack damage. That's okay. And then, yeah, I guess receiving heals is also good. So it gives him 80% crit. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to keep this on for now as well. Yeah, and we'll just leave him where he is. Okay. Next. I guess Lune is next. We haven't really tried Lune's new builds, right, with lightning. I kind of like it. I think we'll just leave her where she is with it. Are we happy with her weapon? This increased... consuming an earth stain applies 1 shield. Increased earth damage with skills. I think I'm happy with that. This consumes earth stains, which is kind of the plan. So you consume it, you get a shield from consuming the earth stain. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this, actually. Am I happy with Wildfire? I think we could do better than Wildfire. What would I want Wildfire to do? I would like Wildfire to consume an earth stain. Okay. Let's have a look at skills and see if we can get a skill that allows Wildfire to consume, or something to consume an earth stain. So that consumes earth stains. Consumes that, but it also consumes other stuff. That needs you to have one of each. Yeah. Consumes earth. For greatly increased damage. Also applies slow. Right up here. Consumes 3 lightning for a 0 cost res. Consumes 3 fire. Consumes all stains. That's an interesting symbol. I don't know what that means. To deal high elemental damage to the target. Break if 4 stains are consumed. Huh. Okay. Are we ever gonna hit that? I'm just thinking of how we would be. No, we would never hit that. Consumes 2 earth stains. Duration increased. High ice damage to all enemies and heals all allies on turn start. So you would probably want to... Yeah, I guess that's okay. I'm gonna buy that. We don't use wildfire a lot anyway. So let's buy up to this and see how that looks in our party. So that's if we want to play a little bit safer, we could... So that would be... We've electrified, we've terraquaked. We've then... Yeah, so we've electrified, we've terraquaked. Maybe we still crush afterwards. It leaves us with 2 earth, 2 ice, or maybe something like that. Oh, actually, if we terraquake, then we're ready to use Typhoon immediately. Yeah. So that's I need to heal, and I want to just set up something else. Yeah, so it'd be Electrify, Terraquake, Typhoon, or into Lightning Dance potentially afterwards, but Lightning Dance would require you to do a little bit more cycling around. Okay. That seems good. Right, favorites? Breaker is needed for you. Painted Power. I like Energizing Parry. I like Critical Break. I like Warming Up. I like Dead Energy, I think, actually, for you as well. To do like you just gaining, random AP. And then here, we actually want crit again, I think. I think critical rate is good here. She currently does... Well, she does have a way of breaking. Breaking attack could be fine, though. Shield Affinity? Yeah, I actually think Shield Affinity works really well, because she's not going to have a lot of shields, so that'll be fine. And then maybe we give her one that just gives her health. She could have the Painted Power one, but I don't think so. Yeah, let's give her Energizing Cleanse. Let's just give her a little boost to her defensiveness here. Right, that's good. And then CL. CL, I kind of like everything that we're doing with her. I even like her weapon that we're using. I think that we just need to set her up as a powerful person. So we're going to give her health. She doesn't apply shell ever, pretty much, so... She doesn't shoot. Energizing Parry she can have. Could have Anti-Charm, I suppose. Sure. That's what we're going to run on her. Just a ton of health. And then here, we're going to look for... Oh yeah, favorites. She doesn't crit that often. So Warming Up. Breaker. Augmented Counter, Dead Energy. So, sort by points here. Could look for energizing things. She benefits a lot from having she benefits a lot from having the ability to use like abilities on every single turn. So maybe I'll take that as well. Energizing Cleanse. Energizing Start. And then point cost, let's see what we got at 1. Defensive mode? Makes her much tankier. You know what? Maybe I'll give her defensive mode. Makes her very, very, very tanky. Cool. So that's our party here. Do we want to level her weapon up to 20? Apply shell during moon, powerful during sun, and rush during twilight. You know what? Sure. Let's just do some weapon upgrading here. I'm not going to upgrade anyone's weapon above 20. But yours is definitely going to get the upgrade to 20 here. Yeah. Cool. Next, anyone's weapon, like, severely underpowered. I think that has to be you. Yeah. Let's continue investing. Well, you know, when I say severely underpowered, it's level 20 and it's still like, maybe. Although it's actually, no, never mind, it is the highest of everyone. I'm wrong. Yeah, that's fine. It means that you're actually very underpowered now. Let's give you yeah, one of those. And now I'm out of items. Cool. Right. That took a little bit of time, but I think it's worth doing. Gives us something to do. Right, let's think about party. How do we want to run our party here? Probably you two, you're the lowest level. Right, CL and Luna. Especially as we know that we don't have any Monoko stuff in any area that isn't new. So we can do that. Right. Let's start exploring the map. So I'm going to start bottom right, because I said that this would be a good area to start. At least in my thoughts, so... Let's take off. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we also need to look out for gestrels as we go over the map, but... Yeah, that's going to be more difficult. Right, is this bottom right? Oh yeah, the weird purple stuff over here as well. Is this an area I can go to? This flying one? It is, and it's got a thing on it. Alright. Well, appears to be the most bottom right thing we can do. So you know what? Let's test this first, actually. Okay, so these aren't enemies we can fight. Well, actually, there was a spot I can land here. But this isn't really landing, right?
The fastest swimmer?
No.
Fastest swimmer?
Not really. Okay, fair enough. So yes, this is pretty much the furthest bottom right we can go. Land, dismount, and let's fight. Chromatic Portier. Okay, the timing on that was weird. Okay.
My turn.
Res.
Watch out. Ready.
Look out. It's locked on you.
Okay.
Let's play.
Let's start with a Searing Bond here.
Let's push
Nice.
forward.
I would love to Typhoon and just heal everyone, actually. Yeah, let's just do that.
The eternity of ice. Don't fall.
Just try it.
Oh, we still got a gradient counter. That's cool.
I'll manage.
Right. Ow. Perfect recovery would be good. Shoot until I don't leave C rank. Right, and then perfect recovery. Perfect. Nice. Okay. That's a lot of health it's got there.
Ready?
Okay, Plentiful Harvest? Not Plentiful, Grim Harvest. Yeah, let's do a heal.
Time to read. Good.
Cool.
Nobody dies.
I know that we previously had her activating things off of that, so we previously had her activating, like, Rush off of that. I think I'm still okay with the way it's going. Let's Electrify, which will give us some stains for next turn. Nice.
I'm ready. Danger!
Bring it on.
I'm ready.
Ow, that was
You're
terrible.
outmatched.
Okay, could shoot until Defiant Strike, I guess. Or Strike Storm. Shoot twice, Strike Storm. Yeah. And then Strike Storm. That was weird.
Careful now.
Okay. Ah, wrong timing. Okay.
Here we go.
Shadowbringer. Right. And then into a Sealed Fate, I guess. Nice. Okay. There's our counter. Good. Shoot 7 times in res. Okay. Res.
Sorry I failed. Chroma is
Wait, did it just
flowing.
heal to full because we rezzed? Oh, no. Okay. Terraquake?
The toughness of Earth. Ready?
Okay. Grim Harvest?
Here you go.
Cool.
CL incoming.
Ready to evade.
CL incoming. My turn.
Let me test. Yep, it's gonna
I'm
heal
back.
again. Oh no. Alright. Well. Yep, that's not good. Still Moon. Let's Searing Bond.
Take this. Eyes up, Berso.
Okay. Cool. I might just
Ready
let
to
us fall here and then try and restart this.
Careful now.
Yeah. Let's just try this again. Cool.
Let's finish this.
Forgot he comes back now. That doesn't count, by the way, which is interesting. Wonder where it brings me back if I say that I don't want to. I mean, it's obviously gonna. If I reload, it will bring me back right here. If I want to change our party up, I wonder where it brings me back. Let's just say no. I'm assuming I'll be back in that cave, right? I'll be right after I left the cave. Yeah, be right after I left the cave. Okay, there we go. That's all I want to do. And this should be fine. As long as I start getting shields up, I think we should mostly be okay. Although maybe I could try Mael's burn build, actually. Let's try that. Yeah, let's do that and see where that takes us. Hopefully it's a good places. Right. Obviously I just have to learn how to parry it, but I think we have enough damage to do it. It's just difficult. Which is fine. I can take it just being difficult. That's acceptable. Yeah. Land. Dismount. Go. Okay, now it's gonna jump and try and get us. And there's our parry. Nice. Okay, burning canvas or spark? Well, I have enough for burning canvas, so burning canvas. Do it.
Void, take everything.
Nice. So it's 10 burn from that. Shoot twice, strike storm. Strike storm.
Time to strike. Yeah.
I think I have to double press that.
CL
Okay,
incoming.
never mind.
Coming.
Verso, dodge! Let's dance.
Time to strike.
Okay. Well, it's gonna heal. That's at least fine.
Welcome back.
Okay. Burning canvas
Void,
again?
take everything.
Right.
Try me.
And there's our gradient counter.
En garde.
So now I want to go to Paralise. Yes.
Witness the flames.
Good. It now has 62 burn on it. Oh, I could apply Defiant Strike. 2 shots. Mark. There we go.
This will hurt.
Good.
Eyes up, Verso.
And there's our parry. Nice.
Do me in.
Okay, let's start with Shadowbringer,
Full deck.
and then Sealed Fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Into Burning Canvas. Cool. Right.
Take your shot.
Cut him down.
I'm gonna res again. I know it's gonna heal up, but I'm gonna res again.
You can do better.
So it'll take the damage again.
Take your shot.
It's speeding up slightly in that attack. I don't think those are in a rhythm, or is it? I think they're in a
Let's spill some
increasingly
ink.
they're in a rhythm that increasingly speeds up. Okay.
Full deck.
I'm in Twilight now. Let's Shadowbringer. Followed by Grim Harvest.
I feel
Nice.
better.
Cool. I need to get my parries sorted. Right, res. It's gonna heal back up, but that's okay. We're learning.
You can do better.
I hope. Right, Burning
Void,
Canvas.
take everything.
One thing I have learned though is I believe there is no purpose to using burning canvas versus rain of fire. Searing bond.
Take this.
Let's go.
Parry it!
It's locked on you. Take your shot.
Last ditch effort.
Res. Okay, it's gonna heal up.
Let's go again.
As he said, let's go again. Uh-huh. Let's go again. Okay, do it till we get it right.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Max HP decreasing means
Void,
almost nothing
take
because,
everything.
well, everything here. Max HP means
Eyes up, Verso.
almost nothing because we die in one hit anyway. Cool. There's our counter. Nice.
I think I'll improvise.
Phantom stars? Sure. Cool. High release. Nice.
Please survive. Okay.
Bring it on.
Waiting. Try me. Ready.
Res. And it does the same thing again.
Not your number yet.
Please survive.
Too early on the parry.
All right.
I'm gonna let it, yeah, I'm gonna let
Not
it kill me
impressed.
here and then we'll try again. Wonderful. Oh, he's back. Just a second. And
Reborn once
back.
more. Oh well.
yes, I'll retry with the same party though. Yeah. Okay. No. I think if I just get like 2 or 3 turns where I successfully like parry, I think we're fine. I think we win in those 2 or 3 turns.
Oh well.
Okay.
Let's carve a path.
You know what? Just wipe me. We'll come back again
Eyes
in a
up,
sec.
Verso. Take your shot.
Reborn once more.
There is an argument for just dodging. I guess the problem is I need the AP for parrying because of my current setup, but the argument for just dodge is actually pretty high. Right. Retry. Let's go again. Okay. Interesting. I thought I had the parry window for that, but I guess I just don't.
Get ready.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
You can do better.
Like, this one's pretty easy, so it's like, no, 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 and then gradient. Okay, trying to just internalize some of these. Let's not send in a reserve team. Let's do it again. I mean, what did Verso say last episode? We're gonna go try and fight some Nevrons, which are out of our league. Okay. Yeah, just a slight bit later than I was doing it.
En garde.
Okay, burning
Void,
canvas.
take everything.
Let's
Nice.
carve a path.
Shoot twice, strike storm. Try and do it properly this time. Strike storm. You gotta do double tap very quickly.
Get ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh well. Watch out.
Okay. Searing bond. Okay, into Paralise. Yeah. Let's go. It's 52 burn. Nice. There's our grading counter. Okay. Into, like, look at this. Rain of Fire and Burning Canvas cost the same amount, so I don't know why we would ever use Rain of Fire over Burning Canvas. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Let's do Burning Canvas.
Void, take everything.
Nice. Shoot all the way to Paradigm Shift? Or shoot twice and try. You know what? Let's shoot twice and continue trying to learn Storm Strike.
Time to strike.
You have to go so quickly. Alright. Yeah. I think that one's just later than I would naturally think. That's my timing for that one. We've already done one sun. Could do a Grim Harvest, but that's unnecessary. I think we just Sealed Fate here, probably. Well, or maybe a Grim Harvest. Let's do a Plentiful Harvest. Give the AP to Mael, because she's about to go. Yeah.
Give me your life.
That puts me in Twilight, which is good.
En garde.
And then we can go for Paralise immediately off of that. Yeah. 94 burn. Okay.
Ready to parry. So dodge.
My elf.
She lived.
Let's have
she
some
didn't
fun.
she didn't die from that hit. Okay. Strike storm.
Time to strike.
Okay, I think I got it. It's like you just have to tap him quickly. Burning canvas.
Void, take everything.
Fine. There's our parry.
Let's play.
Okay. Could do Doom. Doom's definitely interesting. Doom into Shadowbringer is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's Doom.
For my love.
Has a huge
Let's
amount of
gamble.
negatives. And then into Shadowbringer. Cool. Paralise. Good. Shoots. I was gonna say shoot into Phantom Stars because I thought we might have enough there, but I don't think we do. Shoot into Leadership. Two shots into Leadership. Might be unnecessary. Yeah. Let's shoot into paradigm shift. Nice.
Oh well.
Cool. And there's another one of those.
Time to strike.
Sealed Fate. Nice.
I'm ready.
Burning
Void,
Canvas.
take everything.
Nice.
Ciel, dodge.
Incoming.
Take your shot.
You're out,
The delay on it every time. It gets me. Alright, Phantom Stars.
Ready.
Nice. Sealed Fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Right.
Bring it on.
LA counter. There's our parry. 163,000 damage on a parry. It's not bad. Phantom Stars. Should have shot a bunch of times first, but that's okay. Sealed Fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Right. Cool. Nice. And that's us back up at S rank. Shoot 4 times and then Phantom Stars. Phantom Stars.
It's locked on you.
Okay.
Let's gamble.
Shadowbringer? Yeah, I think Shadowbringer here.
Full deck.
Into Twilight, into probably Grim Harvest.
I feel better.
Okay.
Bring it on.
We can do this. I don't know if it's obvious, but I parry early on the second hit every single time. It is very consistent. I'm gonna try doing Strike Storm again.
Time to strike.
I don't think that was perfect, but I think it was enough. Cool. There we go. Back to S. Shadowbringer.
Deal me in.
I almost want to do Grim Harvest immediately. No, I can let Verso heal himself this turn. Let's do Sealed Fate.
Last ditch effort.
Right. Yeah, so I want to shoot 4 times. Into Perfect Recovery.
Good stuff.
Take your shot.
Okay. There's our first counter on that one, I think.
Careful now.
Oh, okay. You notice again I parried early on the second hit? Yup. Well, at least I'm consistently bad. Searing Bond. Right? Oh no, Sealed Fate. Yeah. Because I didn't heal last turn. Would have been the bond had I healed.
My turn.
Shoot 4 times into heal. Oh, into heal.
Good stuff.
Cool. Cool. And big damage.
I'm waiting.
Bring it on. Incoming.
Look out.
There we go. I think I might even know
Cut him down.
what to do on that one now. 4 times into Phantom Stars. Phantom Stars.
Time to strike.
Okay. Good Shadowbringer. Shadowbringer, I think is fine here, yeah. Into Sealed Fate or Phantom Blade. Let's go Phantom Blade. Huge damage and it broke.
Look out!
Okay. Alright, I can parry this one for the end. Let's do it. Okay. So you'll notice there again, I parried too early on the second hit. Immune to Blight. Oh, nice. Also a huge amount of XP. Cool. Yeah. Cool. And we got a new thing. Huge. Look at the health on that thing. Health and defense are insane. Wow. Okay, get rid of anti-charm. It's anti-blight for you. My god, that's good. Okay. You're staying in the party. Mael, you're out for Lune for now. Okay. Can I not camp up here? Oh, no, I can camp up here. Cool. Right. Well, at least we defeated something. Lumiere. Let's go over here and rest. Oh, and upgrade. Well, you can get some more points in might. I forgot, no matter what we have on her, it's always going to be good because her might is so high. Ah, yes. Wait. There we go. We're leveling up your agility now. Here, more points in defense. Not that it seems to keep you alive, but whatever. Yeah. She kind of has an issue, right? Like, we're reducing the incoming damage, but she still dies pretty, like, she's like paper, even with huge amount of defense. But like, CL here with huge vitality stat, no defense whatsoever from like, oh, well, actually, look at this. This is my problem, actually. I figured it out. She does have defense. She has defense from Pictos. You have no defense from your Pictos. That's the issue. Double burn is needed. Breaking burn is needed. Let's have an energizing turn. Why don't we give you the highest defense or health item we have? Yeah, let's just give you longer shell. Yeah, maybe that's all she needs. Just a bit more actual defense in her stats. Now if we have a look at the stats, because it's easier to look in here, I think. Yeah, now it's 1000 versus 1071. Now obviously CL's still tankier because of the extra health, but I think that might make up for things a little bit. Like CL's a lot slower. This is the difference. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that might help you stay alive a little bit longer. You're still paper, but like there's a very obvious reason why she's paper. It's because like all of our points are in luck and might. That's why she's paper. Yeah. Anyway. Right. Oh, I was gonna rest. That was the reason I came here in the first place. Right, health's up a little bit. Cool. And I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. We achieved some stuff. We did Eske's thing, which was good. We've killed another chromatic enemy, which is great. It got us a Pictos, which is now incredible. We want to kill as many of those as we can for more Pictos. Do we maybe want to start with the Frost Evec next time? I think that is actually probably easier than anything else we've fought. Yeah, I think we want to start with that next time. Maybe Frost Evec, because we're doing a ton more damage, and then see where we go from there. Also, I should consider doing something like this. I don't think that's crazy. Like, you know, taking Burso out of the party. But anyway, we'll think about it. Anyway, for now, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.